At your service, sir. Serve and protect.
Look of the draw. The circus of values. Alright, I'm going to, Wait. Alright, how do I... Let's see, which button is for streaming and recording? Wait, is this for... Okay.
I'm recording.
This for streaming and recording.
I'm recording right now.
Now I also am. I'm streaming. Yay. Here's our favorite game.
The best game?
Ever.
Best game.
It says, pass the buck. I think I want to go do this, because I can just walk up and sink the barrels real quick. I don't know if you'll get any XP.
I don't know.
Just don't know.
Let's see, what am I doing?
Today,
ammo? I don't get it.
I get it. I have snot, ear, and bone worms now. At the same time.
I want to cure them. Cure them with your mind.
Had a disease. Cured it with my mind.
Let's see if I can add the, where's the decoration for, stupid Easter egg. There's a little rabbit plushie. Where is the Deathclaw egg? Did you buy the Deathclaw egg yet?
Yeah, I got that.
What the hell is it? I have no idea where the fuck is. Wall decor? Floor? Oh. Come
I was thinking we could try to mention some of the stuff that happens, like,
My whole game
that's
just froze up.
anytime I think about, like, oh, what's the stuff that happened with comics? And it's like, fuck comics. Only read The Economist. This might be a real dud of a stream, though, because we're just going to be playing this. They release new content, which means there's lots of new fun to
So it's gonna
be
a great
had.
stream.
It's going to be just a wonderful stream. But we're not going to talk about anything interesting, probably.
Where the hell is the...
One thing I noticed, mostly anything good you want on the stream, you're really going to get from... Oh, Swarm of Suitors is also starting around here. But anyways, if you want any of the good stream content, it's on the Discord. It's just in text form. Like, if you're like, oh, the old shitty webcomics posts used to be so good. You can find all of them, and not all the old posts, but anything new that we would have posted to shitty webcomics is pretty much in chat form on our server, and to be honest, I think it's actually better than the stuff we used to post to shitty webcomics. Because instead of even having to rely on asks, now you can just go into the channel and just chat. Even if you're a boring loser. You are one pathetic loser.
Were there any new things to get from the Atomic Shop?
The angel's pose for photo mode, which I can't fucking get to work right anyways, because I can't adjust the camera. But I bought that because it's like 150 atoms. And it's like, what do I even have to use atoms for?
I was pretty sure there's supposed to be a new Deathclaw egg. Oh yeah.
Another new Deathclaw egg.
I just got another.
Another Deathclaw egg?
Yep.
It's a different one?
Yep.
I don't know if I care that much, but you know what, let me do this Swarm of Suitors. Suitor, who was the serial killer from Voyager that they just locked in his room and tried to forget about. The writers tried to forget that he ever existed. The one thing that was going on with Comicsgate was John Del Rose started like threatening to name names as far as people in Comicsgate who were fucking, you know, cutting each other's throats. The collapse is pretty much over at this point. It's over.
The happening is, it's already happened. It's over. It's too late.
The happened at this point. It's not even happening. It's already over. Ta ta ta. But shit.
It's already over there.
They're already dead. Huh. But yeah. So John Della Rose, who the only thing I really know about him is that he works with Vox Day on stuff. I guess he was a writer, he makes some comics, blah, 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 that kind of shit. So he would start talking about like, oh, I have DMs of people telling me that they don't want to be involved with me in Comicsgate, and they don't want to go on my streams because of this and that. And I thought Comicsgate was supposed to be about, which, you know, I mean, it's been obvious since last year. That's what we've been saying since before Comicsgate ever started. We were pointing out that there's no real principles. They don't really they don't have any real principles to speak of. So there is nothing happening. And it can't go anywhere. Kill the last Mirelurk leader. Oh shit. Well, where are they though? Where are they? Oh wait, there's one.
Yeah, I'm seeing it being pointed out.
Oh, it's being pointed out on the thing. Goosh. He got gooshed. So anyways, yeah, so John Del Rose went on the Nick Rekieta show And there's we were mentioning a lot of stuff. Oh,
There we
neat.
go.
That was good. That's nice for some XP. Alright. That's nice for XP. But anyways, so we went on the Nick Arcada show, and apparently Arcada had his friend Ethan Van Sciver on to either dismiss or devolve into a screaming match. I don't know. It was 4 hours, and to be honest, I'm not really that interested in listening to anything. No one in Comicsgate or even saying anything about Comicsgate is saying anything new since we said it last year. In fact, the newest, like, most up information about comics is still completely on par with what we pointed out about it back in, like, November. Maybe even accidentally picked up syringer ammo. Yay, syringer ammo. Where is the fucking... Let me look at the atomic shop.
Finished? Okay, there's like 2 more barrels. Yeah, just go to the primary things being displayed.
I see pattern Deathclaw Easter egg, and that's it.
Yeah, but I mean, I just got a second one. I don't know if you missed the first one.
I might have missed the first one if it was some kind of limited time shit. I can actually buy a clown suit.
I know.
But
well, actually, I don't know if I still have one, but
yeah, I know I still have one, but it's like I wouldn't have to have it if I can just craft it. I can just flat out craft it, and so then I don't have to keep it.
anytime the game hangs up, you just go get
The gang lead.
Whoa, whatever that was off to my side, that was
Shit. There's fucking explosions going on. Was that you?
Yeah, shit, man. That was
Holy shit.
unpleasantly loud. I mean, it's not very...
Yeah, I have my
close.
computer down, actually.
It's not very close, clearly.
There's also... Yeah, it's fucking straight up storming outside. It was raining when I went out. I was like, oh, that's totally lame, man. You guys are lame. What is this? A red roach. Alright, here's what I wanted to do now. I wanted to go to the,
We still need to sink one more barrel.
Do we? I finished that, actually. I don't have any...
So
I
it's
can
right
go
here,
with you, but...
Daily, pass the buck, pick up barrel, optional, sink the barrels. And this one's
Well-
all the way over here. Holy shit.
Can't you teleport to it or something?
Probably
I mean, I guess you don't have to. I'm suffering from bone worms. I just had a fucking disease cure. I don't have any disease cures left.
Why don't you have any disease cures left?
I've used every single one of them. Every time I get a fucking
always
disease in
have
this game,
disease
I pop one and then I fucking, and I'm out. There's still a fucking,
I'm being
there's a challenge for getting all the different kinds of diseases, and you'll get free Atom. But I think I would actually have to go around without my power armor to contract these fucking diseases. Oh shit! You can hear your mouse button squeaking.
Unfortunately.
Squeaky mouse
The
button.
only way to solve that is to throw it away.
Well, yes, throw it away.
Good, perfectly good mouse.
We did get you a second mouse, but you know why? We'll fucking hold off on that. I don't care too much. We don't even care.
I don't give a shit.
Domestics.
It is just like the worst noise ever.
You know what doesn't have that problem? Steam controller when you play the SNES. That's what we've been really switching on recently.
I actually was playing with the Burston Prime, just like constantly tapping the.
Oh yeah, you were also playing Warframe on the couch, which isn't easy. It's not easy to play Warframe on the couch, but
It's also not hard.
yeah, you know, if you just do some of the more bare bones, or not bare bones, but you can just do regular stuff. Like you wouldn't want to do like level 100 but you could do fucking more ordinary, you know, grinding some lower level shit and level up your shit. Go fucking farm for, server not responding, something disconnected.
Yeah, I'm getting the same thing. Yeah, I just got disconnected.
Yep,
I
straight
had
up
just finished that mission.
That's probably why.
The mission. I was waiting for the rewards. God,
That's probably why it probably is straight up bugged out, because we were in the same party. I finished the mission, so the mission was completed. So when you finished it, it was like, oh, I don't know what's going on, and it just fucking crashed.
Actually, it doesn't seem to be connecting at all.
No.
We're still definitely over the internet, otherwise we couldn't talk to each other.
That's true. You're right. I was like, oh no, are we still connected to the internet?
The might be crashed.
Connection failed. Timed out while waiting for server to respond. Holy shit.
I mean,
you know what? Disconnect from party.
It's not connecting me at all. Yeah.
And then try and reconnect.
Yeah. Here. Well, here. Reconnect to player or what?
I don't know, because I can't do it. So.
Okay, then all I can do is play. There.
Mute, block for session, block, remove friend, or remove player, or report player. That's all I can do.
I'm still loading.
Let's see if I can fucking get back in.
It'll just say that you can. But here, yeah, I'm back. I'm back in.
You might have to join my game, though.
I'll do that, but I'm in the game right now.
And yeah, one thing we were talking about is like, oh, what's going on with Comicsgate? And it's like, oh, you know what? I would rather focus on fishing in Warframe. That's another thing, is that our review of Jawbreaker's Lost Souls, we've been just... We didn't even bother comic for a few weeks, because like, mostly because, as we were planning to mention in the review, and we're planning to actually do the review, but when we do it, the first thing we're going to mention is, first, that we pirated the comic illegally. We did not pay money for the comic. And that also we put off reading the comic for weeks because we would rather fish in Warframe, a game where you play as robot ninjas with guns. And fish is the least important thing to do in the game.
The dresser when read it.
Let's see, where are... yeah, I can't connect to your game at all anymore.
It doesn't seem
You'd have to. You can only connect to mine.
Something's up. I don't know.
You can only connect to mine.
Here, hold on. I think I need to actually make some more ammo.
I could certainly make ammo. I have the ammo crafting perk card thing.
Here, okay, I'm leaving my world.
Stepping into my world.
The music, so I have to play my own music.
Yeah, I just don't even fucking turn on the radio station.
Unfortunately, you can't turn on the radio station, but ever have it not play the radio in the background. So when that shows up, you already are getting demonetized.
YouTube. Well, not demonetized, because we don't monetize our videos. We're not fake.
I'm not allowed to.
Yes, but at the same time...
First off, because I'm pretty sure I'm heavily shadow banned.
Yeah.
Okay, now what?
We're on the next level of shadow ban when people are talking about, oh,
I'm pretty
secretly
sure we're the same
monetized. Like, we're secretly don't even exist.
Here, I don't know, invite to team.
Oh. Wait, where's the fucking... the social... accept team invite? Try a sush. Hey, teach.
Okay, here, and yeah, here's the thing. Okay, the only thing I can think of to do next is basically go after the dungeon. Well, you know, I have to make some more ammo for this piece of shit.
Well, one thing I wanted to do was do that fucking... there's this quest that I've been starting over and over to like hunt down somebody from the Brotherhood. It's like, find the Brotherhood of Steel people person's. And it's like, okay, I'll do that. We'll do that. But I haven't been doing it. Every time I do some of it, it fucking resets the progress. And it's like, I have to do it like completely fresh. Fucking lurk eggs. Fuck you, Meyer lurk eggs.
Shit, I got a lot of lead now.
Yeah, I have a bunch too I've been sitting on.
I actually run out of lead last time that I made ammo for anything, and now I have 500 lead. More lead than I'll ever need.
Shit. I could use fucking some lead.
Okay, what the hell else was it?
Chew stick? Oh, I don't want that. Corn pone? That ain't corn pone and chitlins. Oh, it requires Meyerlark eggs and sugar. That sounds nice, actually. It sounds quite nice. Yeah. It looks like I'm making more than I fucking am allowed to, but it's actually not. Just hammering this fucking thing so fast and so hard.
To low rested. What was the other thing I was going to do? I was going to maybe ammo, but there was something else I was going to make. Check. Oh wait. Okay, yeah, here. Okay, whatever. I got a perk. I got a perk in luck that gives me a 10% chance to get double the result whenever I make anything. I'm not sure if that applies to ammo, especially since I also have the ammo smithy perk. Alright, yeah, what's the thing? It's too bad you're not hosting.
I guess not. I don't know.
Because otherwise I know what it is that you're doing.
Let me just make some more of this fucking...
It does say that you're doing Defiance Has Fallen?
Yeah, that's, no, it says you're doing that. Belly the Beast is what I'm doing. I think you have to do Defiance Has Fallen first, though.
Well, it tells me you're doing. Here, whatever. Again, if you were hosting, I would know this.
Well, I can't, so there's nothing I can do about that. Oh, fucking stupid ass syringe ammo. That's right.
Well,
I wanted to drop
if you're further ahead on me, then we need to do that first anyway. But here,
yeah, you need to. Yeah, we need to do Defiance Has Fallen.
The reason we're here is to do this new DLC add-on. Here, I'm going to Fort Defiance right now. Then.
Yeah, do that.
But I have no interest in doing this right now. I want to do the new add-on. The whole
we should be able to do that in a little bit if we just blow through this real quick.
Is the add-on.
If we get, I'm pretty sure we can do Defiance Fallen pretty quick because that one's fucking not too long, and then afterwards we can do the next part. I think. I hope, anyways.
Yeah, I'm already there.
Yeah. Just go ahead and start that off. I still need to sell something at the stupid ass fucking. It's nice that they included more caps at the stores now, at least.
Yeah, instead of like 200, it's like 1,400 for everything.
Hey.
Oh, is this? There's a quest here.
What the hell is this? What do I want? What do I want? Let's start this. 5 caps. I have a double barrel shotgun that's level 45 and reduces your target damage up by 20% for 3 seconds. But I was thinking of just selling it unless you want a double barrel shotgun.
No.
I'm just gonna sell it. 21 cap.
Make something. If I ever use anything, I'm going to make it.
Yeah, same here. Although it's a legendary, but you know, fucking.
Let's see. Just another reason not to use it. I mean, that's a pretty good legendary. You might want to try keeping.
Yeah, but I don't want a double barrel. What the hell is this? Anyways. That's right. Oh yeah, a line. Yeah, line in the sand. Every time you go to that fucking place,
yeah, I'm just skipping that.
It's doing yeah, it's doing line in the sand. I could fucking start it, and technically, I think we could get progress for doing it if I just build some of the turrets and shit.
All I know is you get attacked by a fucking Scorch Beast. And
yeah.
I did it already.
Yeah, I've done it a few times myself. Shit.
You know what I should probably download? Fuck. That was one bright flash. But you know what I should probably download is the soundtrack to the original Fallout 1 and 2.
Oh yeah. Those are good games. Fuck, I can't repair the
perfectly good music.
Fuck.
What are you doing? What are you doing? Shit.
I hear you shooting, or someone shooting.
Fuck, I had right away on it.
I like right away.
Go.
Oh yeah, this place is actually kind of a mess.
I know I've been here.
This is actually a giant place.
I know I've been here. I've done this before.
I would say be very careful about looting because this place is so huge that you can
power offline. Basically, we have to get into there, but I don't know even how.
Yeah, it's let's see. There's stairs, or I think a ramp back this away. Oh, hello there.
Yeah, I'm trying to be a lot more careful with how I loot anything from now on. I still end up...
Well, especially here, this place is so gigantic, you will be over encumbered for 90% of the run here, and you don't want that. So I'd just say try not to pick up anything.
How do we open that
Except
door,
for these
though?
buff
That's
tabs.
what I'm wondering.
It's a button that's all the way up here. Fuck, there's some other way to get over there. Shit. I already forgot.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I don't even need a lot of the other stuff that I'm tracking. Like, I have like 300 springs, and it's like, well, shit.
Yeah, it's weird, because springs are so rare. Short Gatling gun. Fuck. There is a workbench up on the top floor here, once we get up there. Oh yeah, here we go. Oh boy. What is this? What the fuck is this? Shit. I can just tank all this damage at least. I don't care. I don't need chems.
Yeah, that's actually another thing is, I'm using chems, but at the same time also I got power armor. My power armor, pretty good.
I'm stimming. That was another thing that you saw that fucking post about,
So that's a really old... That was like one of the last things we saw on Tumblr before it shit the bed.
But the recent post, people, again, in our wonderful Discord, full of entertaining, funny stuff, if you want to see a lot of good trashing of Comicsgate and how Comicsgate, basically a day-to-day documentation of how Comicsgate is falling apart, just go to our Discord. I'm not going to soft shoe it, just go to our Discord.
The shitting the bed and the
Yeah,
the bed.
but you shouldn't be relying on our streams for this information anymore, because fucking streams are boring.
Well, they're great when we do that.
Streams are so 2017.
Might as well be in the newspaper.
Yeah, you're gonna read a newspaper, you fucking figgy. But I mean, the only good entertaining thing to do on streams anymore is not play video games, of course, but read the comic scripts. Or do reviews, which the review for Jawbreakers, that comic was so fucking boring that it took us weeks just to start reading the comic, and once I finally read the comic, I was like, I don't fucking feel like reading this. I don't care. I don't want to read this. I don't want to even talk about it. There's nothing even interesting to talk about in the comic, because it's just completely dishwater, dull, bland, soulless, pointless. It's not interesting it's not even bad enough to be funny on accident. And there was even something like the 4chan thread where they were reading that. Is that 2 things of Overdrive? 2 things of Psycho Buff? 2 things of fucking Orange Mentats? Holy fuck. Well, that's certainly way more interesting than talking about fucking Jawbreakers. I would rather play Fallout 76.
This is safe here, by the way. I'd rather play Fallout 76.
Stim pack. Diluted right away.
That's the thing is, I'm getting back into the game. We put it on hold because, you know, it's like, let them patch it. It needs patching. And
this game's, I mean, this game will need patching for a long fucking time.
It does still need patching, but...
And probably will a year from now. We know that. We understand.
What I'm hoping is at the very least they get the opportunity to keep patching.
Here's a chemistry station.
Okay, you're good, because I actually... Oh, you're getting attacked. Oh, and I'm getting a lot more use out of that. I'm getting a lot more use out of
Syringer ammo. I fucking hate syringer ammo.
Yeah, no, syringer ammo, I just straight up drop it. It's like one of the...
Yeah, they're supposed to release... In this game, there's... Here, another thing I would rather talk about than fucking Jawbreakers Lost Souls. In this game, they're supposed to be releasing, like, the fucking, shop benches.
Yeah, the robot that's supposed to be a robot, and that's supposed to be coming up really soon.
Yeah, that just straight up lets you sell. Just fucking, you can go around in the world doing Twiddly 2, whatever the fuck, it doesn't matter, while your fucking bench sells to. Oh, wait, here, you're supposed to be following this wire.
Well, it goes down here, it looks like. Oh, wait.
No, it goes up here.
Shit.
Oh, shit. You triggered. Oh, fuck. Here, up here, up this ramp, and it's in here. It's just a fucking switch.
Okay,
I'm hitting it, fuck
like
it.
5 people. Yeah.
And then this, yeah, wait, okay, and this door's open now, too. You go through here, and then you read this note. It's actually pointing me to where your markers are, which is nice.
That's good, I'm still looking at stuff.
You want to just come down here. You don't want to spend it. There's a ton more shit in this fucking house.
Where are we going?
This fucking piece of shit house. But anyways, yeah, they're supposed to be introducing, and I hope they do that as soon as fucking possible, and I hope it works. But they're supposed to be introducing just shop benches where you can, on your own, just set down a bench or whatever, and have it sell stuff for you. And then you can go around in the world, and you don't have to worry about going to another person personally and being like, oh, I want to trade this thing. Fucking piece of shit. Ooh, nuclear waste. What is that, sugar? Sugar!
Actually, there's a way to make sugar with plants.
Oh, that would be nice, but I don't think I even have that recipe.
I made a bunch. Well, I have no idea if you have the recipe or not. As far as I know, it's like completely
I'd like the recipe.
default.
And was so yeah, being able to sell stuff, that would be nice to be able to just go around in the game while a robot or a bench or whatever just sells stuff for me.
Yeah, exactly. Just make it available. Let it show up on people's radar.
Yeah, and I wouldn't even sell for money. I would just be like, here's the crap that I want to get rid of. Just take one cap. Free, 0 caps. I don't give a fuck.
It's 1 cap for like an entire stim pack. Just take it.
Or 0 cap. If you can sell for 0 caps, we would do that. But like all the recipes that I already have learned and shit, and it's like, just take it for 0 caps. I don't give a fuck. And that's how nice we are. We'll fucking sell shit for 0 caps. That's certainly something I would rather do than read Jawbreakers, which we read. We read Jawbreakers, and it was worse than I thought it would be, but it was also not... It's like not even as entertaining to trash it. Something on the 4chan thread where they pirated it, they did a story time where they just post the entire comic. And they're like, I looked forward to the America Chavez comic because it was so bad. It was a fucking disaster. I actually anticipated what a mess it would be just reading it every month. But this comic doesn't even rise to that level. It's actually... So what they're saying is, it's worse... Jawbreaker's Lost Souls is worse than the America Chavez fucking SJW Marvel comics. Fucking the great savior of the comics industry. You're making worse comics than the SJW. Like, and that's not fucking easy to do. It's not easy to make a comic worse than social justice comics. You gotta be a real shithead. You gotta be a real Scheisskopf to fucking fail at that level.
Not just a shithead, a Nazi shithead.
The horrific Nazis. The thing is, I would respect an actual Nazi more than these stupid fucking Comicsgate cocksuckers. They're so weak. It's laughable. Ah ha ha ha. There needs to be a laugh track. I wish we had the laugh track button. Where's the fucking... Remember we used to do the... Wow, this was so many years ago. We used to do the Google Hangouts that had the soundboard, and it was like Google's Hangout soundboard that only had 8 sounds on it. And Forge really loved hitting those buttons. Ooh, makeshift battery. Tongs. Waste acid. 44 ammo buttons.
Down with one shot.
Which it? Thank you. Why talk like that? What's wrong with it? Anyways. So yeah, that was... Oh yeah, John Del Rose was on fucking the Nick Rekieta show. And to be honest, I don't even watch Nick Rekieta's channel anymore because just kind of... there was another one recently that where he had some of the people from Kiwi Farms, and they're talking about how, you know, getting doxxed isn't that bad. It's like, okay, you get doxxed, and then what? You know, nothing's really... And they're mostly talking about...
Getting doxxed isn't that bad?
Yeah, well, it's because so much doxing happens on Kiwi Farms that they, of course, have to rationalize why that's not a bad thing, because otherwise they would have to admit that what they were doing was a bad thing. But they were also talking about how mostly the people who complain about getting doxed are the SJWs, who aren't even getting doxed, and, you know, they're making it up for sympathy or something. It's like, okay, fine, but that doesn't mean it's actually a fucking, there's nothing wrong with it. And you know us, we've said before that as far as the whole doxing thing goes, it's like if you have some fucking psycho, well, the same as like murder, the exact same justification as murder. You can tell this conversation's going somewhere good. But the same justification as murder, if you have a fucking psychotic murderer who's coming at you with a fucking knife, and you shoot them, that's not wrong that you shot them. So if you have some kind of psychotic SJW who's targeting your livelihood, and you shoot him, that's not bad. So, you know, that's my viewpoint when it comes to doxing, is that if somebody is justifying it, you know, if it's some enemy of human liberty who is not setting fires of human liberty, oh no, we failed on that. But if they're not into the fires of human liberty, and you set them on fire with human liberty, use their tactics against them, something like that. What the fuck?
What?
Flapping wings. It's not flapping wings. It's a fucking giant ass fucking spider that literally landed right next to my fucking ear. It thought it was at home. These fucking yeah, it's a spider, and it completely thought. Yeah. Oh yeah. It was just a full-on spider. Fucking hate spiders. I'm the one thing. It just landed on my fucking microphone. This spider just one of the completely normal spiders run. One of our local spiders, so it's stupid and smells of beer sweat. But it landed next to the fucking this. It landed on it. It just landed on it like, hey, what's going on? I'm your friend. This is our house, right? This is our house. We're here together. I'm sorry, everyone listening. I had to get up, rip my shirt open, and show the spider the tattoo of the can of Raid on my chest, and tell the spider, you see this? It means not welcome. And I also crushed it with a napkin. Which is, of course, much more badass than the other thing. Fucking tattoos. Tattoos are gay. They're gay as all outdoors. They're gay AF.
Gay as all outdoors. Which is really gay.
That's totally gay. Oh, and I just realized a fucking spider interrupting us. I just realized that I only got 75%. I should fucking take a stim pack. Here, come this way. Over here.
Tell when we're lower. Really, I want mine some indicators that it's like, well, you're at 75% health. I'm sure that would be annoying for people who don't top
like
off.
Something that.
I was watching Oxhorn's video, and he's at like below half health, and half his health is radiation poisoning. Like,
yeah, I can't stand watching that. I mean, not that I blame them, because sometimes I don't notice that myself. But by the way, lots and lots of free ammo and guns in this room that I just opened right here.
Well, hold on.
Tons of.
Do I need the Brotherhood Scribe outfit? Because I don't think I need that.
Yeah, I would scrap that. I don't think you need that. I don't know why quests give you outfit. I mean, I guess it's like, hey, you can dress up if you want.
Okay,
it's like, okay, thanks, faggot.
Bags. I'm not taking these anymore.
What was I talking about before I fucking jumped up into the air because of a spider? Fucking smother. Hey, motherfucker.
Hey, spider, I thought you said you were okay. No, you ain't
Spider,
okay.
Spider, I thought you said you're okay. No, Spider, you ain't okay. No, I thought you said you're okay. No, I am alright. What is the... That's why I just had to tell a fucking actual real life spider. Anyways, oh yeah, and there's an Overseer's cache here also. Right next to the terminal, there's an Overseer's cache. Make sure you pick it up, I guess. I don't know, who cares.
I know I've been here before.
I was talking about like 1 minute ago.
I don't know. Nick Recaita's
I don't know.
Something about Nick Recaita.
Oh yeah, yeah, I don't really watch his fucking streams anymore just because it's like, oh, fucking guy. Yeah. Oh yeah, and the last one I tried watching or listening to for a few minutes was just him having the Kiwi Farms people on, and they were talking about Renfamous, and it's like, you're still platforming them. You're still platforming these crazy people, and no, fucking again, some completely beyond red pill, black pill. The next level, 1,000 levels, be the red pill knowledge that we've been saying for several years now is, don't even bother making fun of it. It's not even worth it to make fun of someone like Renfamous, because they throw themselves into anything that doesn't involve them so that you'll make fun of them, so that they can use that as a fucking oppression point. And it's not even worth it to make fun of them unless you're going to do something that will make them regret being born. And you're not going to do that by going on a stream and being like, did you see the stupid thing they said? Yes, we know they said stupid things years ago. That's what they're banking on, that you're going to pay attention to them.
For clues to bypass security.
And fucking, oh yeah, there's a note in one of the barracks rooms, I think, that tells you.
It's either above me or below me?
I think it's,
Is this it?
No, that's armor.
Yeah, I think it's...
it's in here, I think.
Checkpointed.
Where's it? Oh, yeah.
Did I just do it? Wait. Nope. Complete
No.
basic training? Okay, where's basic training?
Oh, yeah, now we have to exit this fucking building. Entirely. Yeah, here, wait.
Shit.
Actually, wait, just drop down this hole, and then go through, this door here, go out the front. I'm still suffering from... I have bone worms and radworms. Anyways, yeah, so, I mean, one thing that I find also very suspicious, I find extremely suspicious about Nick Rekieta is that he seems to be friends with Ethan Van Sciver, or on good terms, and that's never a good sign. It's never a good sign when a fucking psycho, when you're on good terms with a psycho. If you're on good terms with a psycho, I'll be like, okay, maybe that's not on you, but now I have to keep you at arm's length too.
Now I have to kill you. I have to
We
kill
both
you because you made a mistake.
Why?
Now it's time to erase that mistake.
Anyways, it's actually at the basic training is at the Clamp McKintock.
Isn't that the place with all the
yes, the place with all the clipboards.
Yeah, the clipboards, which I've already been to and completed the basic training before.
Yes. Yeah, this is a different basic training. This is easier. You don't have to do the obstacle course. You just go and talk to the robot. It'll give you a fucking stamp.
Where you can go.
Here, I'm teleporting to it right now. And I'm there.
There's a few locations in front of me.
I just remembered how long this quest is.
So long. Okay, well, hold on.
Because I think they want you to go to the DMV, and then you have to deal with the DMV robots that literally want you to fucking run back and forth around doing some goofy-ass fucking shit.
See, that's why I would do this later myself.
Yeah, you know what? You can. And
okay,
perhaps
let me do this next step, but then after this, I think we need to go to the
yeah, let's do the new quest after.
This game is an amazing soundtrack. Always my playlist.
Yeah, I don't know what you're listening to. And I don't care. Hey man, I don't care.
Are there a bunch of clipboards about? I went to one of those
yeah, there
places
should
to look
still be,
for,
but I mean, I don't think I even need the springs or the screws anymore.
No springs. Yeah, well, yeah, I kind of don't. I don't know.
I mean, the more you pick up, the longer this is gonna take, too. All you have to do is go up there, talk to the robot, and it's over. It's heavy. 44 rounds, because I use 44s.
I still don't use 44s yet. I'm gonna scrap.
I do, and I actually made the
I
single.
don't need that.
I made a single action. In fact, I have several 44 recipes where I can make a level 50 44 gun. Level 50 44 38 29 86 869.
What was that?
Watch this. Whoa! Holy shit! Oh fuck! Oh shit!
Soldiers certificate.
Yeah, and then I think they want you to go back. Fuck you. Hey.
Who's doing this? I think one of the robots.
Yeah, the robots went hostile to me because I blew up some cars.
Yeah, you should run away.
Too late. They're dead. And they're gonna die. Yeah, I'm not sure what the next part is. Is it back at the fucking... Well, what are we doing? What's the new quest? I'm not even sure if I'm tracking it. Go to the pump station through the burrows. How do you start this quest?
Well, you have to go to the actual location first. Yeah, they're shooting at you.
How do I go to the location? How do I know what the location was?
You gotta beat. In fact, you know what? I'm leaving.
Yeah, me too. Let's run away. Is that a door?
Go somewhere?
I don't fucking know. It wouldn't make sense if it did.
It does. It goes up. I've been here a million times. I've never seen this before.
Yeah, it's just a guard tower, isn't it?
Yep. Some ammo.
Anyways, we're also gonna... There's only so much we can say about Jawbreakers without just doing the review, but, yeah, the comic sucks, and I didn't even like typing notes about it. I didn't even fucking I was just like, I don't want to do this. I don't fucking feel. The comic is so fucking boring and stupid, and it's not even. It's just depressing to even mock it for how it is the end of Richard C. Meyer's comics career. His career's dead, and it deserves it because he made one of the worst comics of the entire year.
No way.
Yes, and there's only so much you can mock him for. What is this? Find the patrol car. Oh.
Oh, that's one of the quests. It's one of the new quests from the new.
Yeah, the fucking. I mean, that one I'm tracking by. I didn't do most of it.
I put those posters up that start the quests inside my my camp. So you need to start those quests.
I'm pretty sure I did that too, but let's see, where's your camps around here?
I always
right?
do that. I get the poster when it's free. When they make it available, I throw it up inside my camp.
Yeah, I did that. I did the one for the sheep squatch or whatever the fuck.
Yeah. Killed the sheep squatch. One of the problems with sheep squatch is, of course, it's got legendaries and a few other good pieces of gear on it.
Turns
You
invincible
want to
and all
find
that
them. It dies, and then 10 seconds later it nukes itself, so then the corpse gets thrown around.
Yeah.
And it's like, where'd the corpse go? I think this is the soundtrack to The World Ends With You, or The Wonderful End of the World. I mean, Katamari Damacy.
Come to Van Low's taxidermy. Yeah,
it's still loading. For all I know, it's frozen in a loading screen. It's not loading.
Oh, nice race car bed. Oh, I can't do that in power armor.
Did you travel to my thing? My store? Yeah, I got the race car bed. I also got like a paint scheme for the not the excavator, but the ultraside armor. It's like a better color scheme matchup for the Vault-Tec paint for the regular. For some reason, you cannot repaint the ultraside armor with other paints.
Did you come out of the loading yet?
Nope.
Fuck.
It's not frozen or anything. It's just constantly spinning the gear wheel.
Maybe give it another minute, I guess, and then just see if you can crash it out or some shit. I don't know.
Here, you know
that
what?
Sucks. I'm arrested.
Massager. I check my room for
Ass
spiders.
massager.
Always worth it to check the room for spiders. That's always good.
Yeah, fucking. I guess it's because of the humidity and the underneath of our house, fucking sogging up and shit. Whoa. That was another thing I wanted to make sure to do was cut together the Inevitably Doomed comic reading. Oh. Before we bothered to do a review of Jawbreakers, and we have all these notes and all the pictures for the Jawbreakers review, but I don't want to do it. I really don't feel like it. It's just fucking pointless. The whole thing, the whole Comicsgate movement and the career is going to collapse whether we review the comic or not, whether we waste time talking about this stupid ass comic. It doesn't matter. It's just gonna. It's all just falling apart, and it's falling apart even more. The funny thing is, Doug Tennaple walked away from Comicsgate. I haven't even seen anyone talk about it. They're just like, yeah, he's gone. I didn't even see the he's gone response from people in Comicsgate or even people around Comicsgate. I just see people still trying to act like, yeah, Comicsgate is going into phase 2. And it's like, oh, what's phase 2? Is that where everyone's gone? No, pretty much no one's left except for like Ethan and a few really desperate toadies who are comics pros themselves, and they can't. Like I've tried even having any interaction with them, and they're so fragile they're emotionally labeled. A doctor would diagnose them as emotionally labile because they can't fucking even hold their shit together to make a point. Instead, they can't even. I've tried the Jesse Lee Peterson. Did this happen? Yes or no? And then they can't even answer that. They can't even. They do the same thing that the fucking beta males do whenever Jesse Lee Peterson tries that. It's like Lee Peterson would be like, "Do you love white people? Yes or no?" And like, "I love all people," and he's like, "But do you love white people? Yes or no?" And they're like, "I love all people. That includes white people." And he'll say, "Do you love white people? Yes or no?" And he will just keep going until they either say yes or no. Just yes or no. And I've tried that with people in Comicsgate. They can't do it either. They can't do the yes or no either. They're constantly like, well, there's this, but also this. And it's stuff that's not even related, or really pathetic making excuses. It's like, okay, but did this happen? Yes or no? Where it did happen, yes. The answer to that is yes. I know the answer is yes, of course. Just like Jesse Lee Peterson knows that these fucking people don't love white people, and they don't want to say that they do.
Alright, 5 more seconds.
If it hasn't started yet, then it's not going to.
It's not going to. In fact,
all of this shit is extremely rare in the game, by the way. Everything that happened today, every single thing that happened today, stuck in mere shit.
Back to Bolivia in a fucking box.
Okay, set this kid to Bolivia in a fucking box.
Okay, we missed out on 2 really interesting and very easy-looking events. But here, I'm traveling to the thing. I'm making another attempt to fast travel to the...
At least. Yeah, you're doing the thingamadeal.
Yeah. I will freely admit this is probably the most buggy fucking Fallout game I've played since New Vegas.
Since New Vegas, of course. There's only one other game.
Definitely not that buggy, but it's the next closest most buggy.
Fallout New Vegas is probably still buggier than this, though.
Yeah.
Maybe if you get a bunch of the fan patches that fix a bunch of shit.
Even with the fan patches. But,
even with the fan patches, you can go to the new Zion Valley or whatever the fuck it's called.
Yeah, just fucking
and turn to the right. If you're an ambi turner, the game freezes up and it crashes to desktop. It's like, why are you doing this?
Still not loading. I really do not want to have to crash the game out again. If this doesn't load after 2 minutes, I'm going to have to crash the game out again.
That's fucked. Yeah, and I wouldn't be surprised that if the game's fucking... The area itself is bugged out.
I mean, I could probably walk there.
Yeah, although that's not fun.
I don't know. I don't even know if I can. Okay, it's about to... Here, I'm going to give it until 2:30.
2:30.
Fucking shit.
It could be because we're in a party.
Could be because it's just fast travel's not working. Could be because...
What place do you go to? Because I don't know if I just haven't gone there or what.
Government building. It's the government building.
It's just called government building?
I don't remember what it's called. I was heading there, though.
Fuck.
Here we go.
Wait, is it this one that says investigate the campsite? That's not it, is it?
Nope. It's the
because I don't have
issued ID.
I have nothing that fucking marks on my waypoint thing.